Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you're staying warm for this really cold winter, which can leave us with tight muscles and joints everywhere. So today we're going to focus on the hip area, where we can feel tight from standing or sitting too long, or just repetitive motions that we do throughout the day. So please stay tuned and we'll get started. Now to get started, we're going to do a few warm-up exercises just by rotating our feet outward and back in for a count of 10. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're gonna slowly bend our knees and we're gonna do the same motion but together. So it's a bigger movement, so we're gonna slow down. So it's here. So you can use your hands to support. So we're here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to slowly lay back with our knees bent. I'm going to start on my right leg. I'm going to bring my right leg up and lay my foot on the opposite leg, creating like the number 4. And so I'm going to gently bring my resting foot a little closer. I'm going to support the non-exercising side at the ankle. And we're going to press slightly here and release. So just support your ankle with your opposite hand. We're going to press slightly and release for a count of 10. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Not to get an even deeper stretch, doing the same motion, slightly lifting the foot off the floor and repeating 10 repetitions for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Putting the foot back down, staying on the same side. This knee, you're going to bring across the midline of your body, bringing that foot over the opposite knee. So you're going to take that knee and bring it up as high as you can and back down. So now you're going to stretch glutes as well as what's called the piriformis muscle, which can really cause lower back pain, the kind that kind of radiates down the leg. So if you had some type of hip surgery or anything like that in recent times, please, of course, check with your doctor if you can do any of this. Probably not, until you're fully recovered from your surgery. So we're gonna do a repetition of 10 on this side, and then we'll switch to the other side. So here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4. You can pull your knee behind your knee. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I may have lost count doing that, but we're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna take this other leg, make the number 4. You can support by putting your hand under here and grabbing your foot this way, or just resting your hand on top, whichever is comfortable. We're gonna press slightly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. To get a little deeper stretch, lift your foot off the ground, same motion for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Putting the foot back down. So this knee is going to go across the midline of the body, coming over the opposite knee and bringing that knee up for 1, 2. You can drive up with your knee. 3 or 4. Pull on this foot to help you get a good stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bringing your legs back to start. So we're going to go right into a pelvic tilt. Now, pelvic tilt is going to address your psoas muscle a little bit. It's a deep hip flexor. The key to this is not just to come straight up. You have to kind of tilt your pelvis first before lifting off the ground. You don't have to lift very high, but it's important to tilt and lift. So we're going to do that for a count of 10. So just stay tilted if you can and lifting straight up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to do that same motion. You might feel this in your glutes as well, because those are working to push your hips forward as the psoas stretches out ever so slightly as you tilt your pelvic muscle forward. So we're going to kind of stretch some of the quadricep muscles as we come up. We're going to lean. You're going to bring your right knee across midline as you come up into that hip flexor position. So just as, for example, I'll show you. We come up, but this knee kind of leans in and back down. This one side leans in and come back down. You'll feel the stretch all along here as you come up and lean in and back out. So we're going to do 10 on the right side and 10 on the left side. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget to tilt. 5, your pelvis going forward. 6, 7, 8. The other side just comes straight up. 9, and 10. I'm moving to the other side. Come up. 1, 2. Bringing that other knee across the midline. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to slowly roll up. Set into our butterfly position. We are back straight. The key is you don't want to bounce here. You just want to slightly press down with your elbows and release. The key is to have a straight back as you press into your elbow and release. So we're going to do that 10 times, being sure not to bounce, not this, but you're just pressing and release, pressing and release. So for a count of 10, here we go. 1, 2, lean forward with a straight back. 3, for a deeper stretch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The remaining hip exercise we'll do from a standing position. So For balance, you can put your hands on your hips. First, we're just going to do an inner thigh stretch. So with your left knee slightly bent, bringing your right leg out to the side and just kind of leaning towards the left side and back to start. So you're bending your knee slightly and back to start. So again, we never want to hold the stretch because we're creating that blood flow pump to go through. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now some of you can go a lot deeper. You can bring your leg out a lot farther and bend your knee a lot deeper to get a much deeper stretch. But for the sake of this video, we're starting at the beginning for just a low impact stretch. So again, now with the opposite knee bent, leg out to the side and leaning into that bent knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you adjust to where you feel the stretch, so it's beneficial for you. Okay, so for the outside knee, we're just gonna do some, or the outside hip, I should say, we're gonna just do some leg swings. Starting on my right side, I'm just gonna swing my leg across midline and back to start. Again, using your arms on your hands on your hips for stabilizer. So your foot's gonna come across midline your body and back out. So you're just kind of sweeping. If you need to use a chair to balance, then that's fine. So we're gonna do 10 sweeps on each side. So we're gonna start here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the other side. Starting out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're gonna finish off with some circles on each leg and then hip circles just to cool down, so to speak. So starting on my right leg, I'm gonna lean into my left. I'm just gonna do circles outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other side, going outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Finally, with some hip action, we're gonna circle left and then right. Or in my case, right and then left. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, some very simple movements, but if you commit to doing these, you'll feel a lot looser in your hip area, particularly in your hip flexors, your hip abductors, adductors. So please commit to doing these and notice how great you'll feel if you do these continuously. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Stay warm.